Assertive classroom management is revolutionary for teachers who have tried one of the other approaches and are still unsettled. What is your classroom management style? Are you an authoritarian? Would you consider yourself to be an authoritative? Maybe you have elements of permissive or even indulgent. Which of these approaches do you ascribe to most? They range from teachers having strong management of the classroom and learning to teachers having less management control over the classroom and the learning of students and needing to use more manipulation and coercion to get students complying. Let's explore the middle ground between these classroom management styles that will ensure that teachers are able to facilitate learning and students can become more involved in their learning experiences. Assertiveness is a key concept in leading and managing because it provides the middle ground between being aggressive or authoritative and indulgent or passive. When teachers are authoritarians, they expect students to do things they have instructed without any discussion or debate about the concepts, even if it seems purposeless or detrimental to genuine learning. On the other hand, when teachers are indulgent, they could allow students to do things to get involved in ways that distracts from the learning. Assertive teachers have high expectations, warm in their interactions, supportive of students, and speak in a respectful tone and mannerism when addressing unacceptable behaviors. These teachers listen to students and treat all their students with fairness. Assertive discipline focuses on creating a classroom based on the rights and needs of both the students and the teachers in the classroom. It allows teachers to create a climate where their classroom is calm and caring, and the teacher is in the position of managing the activities and relationships in a firm yet positive manner. This approach removes the teacher from the negative side of the discipline process because students understand that their behaviors have consequences and are very clear about what these are. They also understand that their behavior is a choice and they can choose how they are going to behave and how they're going to approach each scenario and each situation. Therefore, teachers aren't seen as the ones punishing students, but rather students are taught to accept the consequences for their own actions. Teachers who practice assertive classroom management have few rules that are relevant and purposeful. They are made clear to students without any room for ambiguity. Teachers then endeavor to connect with the learners and build relationships. They recognize and commend students that are behaving appropriately in a way that showcases to students that the teacher is happy with good behavior and are specific about the behavior students display. Example, thank you for getting to quiet so quickly, or thank you for completing the learning activity so explicitly. Assertive teachers are consistent with their expectations, rewards of affirmations, and giving students a reminder that their behaviors have consequences and ensuring those consequences are applied as needed. Example, I need you sitting facing me and actively listening. You could do that now, or we could talk about it in your own time later. Then follow through with rewarding the choices that they have made. If they comply, thank them for doing so, and thank them so that it's clear that they have chosen to do the right thing. If they don't, affirm your disappointment and set the time for talking about their choice in their own time. Ensure you follow this up if they fail to show. Assertive teachers show compassion to their students and give special consideration to the situations in which expectations were not met. This compassion motivates students to better see through empathy where they have failed to meet the teacher's expectations and why it was disappointing. It also provides the room to discover ways of preventing the reoccurrence for the benefit of that student, other learners in the group, as well as the teacher. Example: allow students to identify where expectations were not met and which expectations they didn't meet. Why this was disappointing. What they will do to ensure it doesn't reoccur. What the teacher can do, and what are some suitable consequences should this reoccur in the future. The teacher also provides a list, and both agree on a specific consequence. Assertive classroom management is revolutionary for teachers who have tried one of the other approaches and are still unsettled. To make the best of this approach, be clear about the rules and values being used to formulate them. Ensure they are humanizing, rational, and healthy for students. Listening actively, challenging self, following instructions the first time, one person speak at a time, treating others with dignity are some of the human values that could be fundamental to your expectation system and convey the subcategories fully so that students are very aware of what they are and how they would look in practice. Ensure that you lead by modeling to students these expectations and how to achieve them, and show your students appreciation when they do meet these expectations, as well as administer the consequences when they don't. Is this an approach you already use in your classroom management? If not, would you consider using this approach as part of your classroom management strategies?